In this video, I'll show you how to use Notepad++ as a Python editor. In the previous video, we saw how to use the Python idle, so that is IDLE, an integrated development environment. So here also you can execute the Python coding. But in order to enhance the features, we can use the Notepad++. It will have much more features than the Python IDLE. So today I'll show you how to install Notepad++ into your system. Notepad++ is a free edition. So here are some editors. So in this Notepad++ also one text editor. Other than this, we have many other text editors which are useful to the Python, particularly Python. Notepad++, other than this, we have Sublime Text, Atom, Notepad, Brackets, UltraEdit, PBEdit, Komodo. So there are many. But we are interested in Notepad++ because it is very lightweight and it is very easy to use. So here you can see that on the top you can have Visual Studio Code, you have Sublime Text, you have Notepad++. So Notepad++ is a open source code editor. So it supports for the many languages, but we are interested in the Notepad++ for the Python, and definitely it is useful for the Python programming. And we can have UltraEdit. So this is a paid edition. And now look at the ranking actually. So which are the top editors for the Python or text editors. So here the map shows, here you can see that this is the market presence and this is the satisfactions. So in this, here are the four. So on the top it will have a Visual Studio Code. We'll use the Visual Studio Code in a later stage when we do the projects. So then we have Sublime Text, we have Notepad++, we have a UltraEdit. So as you see, UltraEdit is a paid edition, so therefore we are not going to use this, but you can try these two. But first we'll go with the Notepad++, and then later if possible we'll show the Sublime Text also, and then we'll use to the Visual Studio Code when you do bigger projects. But Notepad++ is concerned, we have a lot of advantages. So what are the advantages? So it is a text editor. It supports for the editing. Fine, all the editors are supporting for editing only. So therefore, but it's very small and easy to operate, easy to manage. So the present version is 7.91. It is released recently. So it's written in C++. So you can see the size 3.86 MB, but once you install it will around 10 MB. Therefore, a lot of advantages. So other than this, what are other advantages? So what is Notepad+? Its application is a text editor. It's not a compiler. Is it a compiler? It's not a compiler. It's not useful in Mac, but you can use it in Windows. So most of the time it automatically updates. So therefore it's a update. It's an open source applications. So therefore you can download the source code, you can modify. So presently you don't have spell check. So is Notepad+ is free? Yes, it's free. So therefore we don't have any problem. You can always download and you can use the Notepad++. Now how to download the Notepad++? You can go to their official website. That is the notepad++.org.downloads. So right click here. So we'll take to the downloads. You click on the Notepad++. So you're going to download. So you're going to download that Notepad++. After download, you can just install the project. Sorry, Notepad++. So once you install, so we will have an icon here, Notepad++. Right? So by default, you don't have a background like this. So by default, background will be, I'll just show you, style configurer. So here it's a dark blue, Vim dark blue. By default, it will be something like this in the white color. Fine. So anyway, you need to configure. So let's say, so in order to configure, you have to go to settings. Then you have to go to style configurator. Then you have a scheme select here. Scheme select. Just choose Vim dark blue. Save and close. So now here it is, the Notepad++. In case you would like to create a shortcut on this, so just go to Notepad++, right click, you can open the file location. So here is the location, so start menu, even it's also shortcut, you right click here, again go to file locations, open file location. So here it is, okay, C colon program files Notepad++. So here is a Notepad.exe file. Right, on this you have to right click and then you have to send to desktop. You can create a shortcut, okay, a shortcut is created. And now here you can see that Notepad++, right click and go to properties. So here you can see that it's around 10 MB. Good. Fine, and here we have Notepad++ now. So now go to file menu. So you can say save as. You have to save as a py file. So therefore, I go to C drive. So here I make a folder. Here are the examples. So test1.py. So here is a save type. You can change to Python. P. You can see that you can use this one for many languages. You can look at the list. So the list is very huge. You can use this text editor for many languages. So anyway, we're going to use for the Python. So test1.py is the file name. So here is the test1.py. So main thing is you have to go to settings. So style configurator. So here is a select theme. So by default, it will be there in the default. Change to Vim dark blue. Okay, so then save and close. Now here let's type print command. Print welcome to Highblix tutorial. Fine. So the next thing is you need to run the file. So you have to run the file. Well, first you need to save the file. After that you go to run. There is a run command here. So click run. So here it will ask for the program to run. It will ask for the program to run. So one way is we can, whatever you typed, you can copy this. We can open the Python idle. So here you can paste and you can execute. So here also the background we have changed. We can go to options, configure IDE. So here is the highlights. So fine. What color you want, you can able to change here. So you can choose each one and you can change the color whatever the way you want. And you can also change the font. So here we increase the font size to 20 here. So by default it will be around 10, but we change to 20. Right, I'll show it once again later. Okay, what is that? You can copy and then paste it straight away over here. Otherwise, we need to run from the Notepad++. So the question is how to run in the Notepad++. So in order to run, you need to give the command here. So in order to help you out, I have commands over there here. So one is this one, cmd/k. That cmd is to command control. So this is the open the command. Then you need to execute the Python file. Then this particular path from where you are executing, that is a path, and then pass and then exit. So this is to wait on screen. So therefore I'll copy this. Then I'll paste it on the program to run. You can also save this, and then first I'll run it and I'll show you. You can see that the Python is running now. In the command prompt, whatever the things we have typed, it's running, and you can see the press any key to continue. So therefore once you continue, the window will be closed automatically. So let me write second command, print hello. Now what you can do is you can save. So that is the control S. So here is the shortcut keys. File save. So control S to save. And now, so in order to execute it, you can click the F5 button. But we can create a shortcut here. So we can go to save. So let's say Alt. Okay. So I'll take Q. Okay. I've taken already E. Therefore I'll take Q. Alt Q. So this is python execute. Okay, fine. So it's running. Now I can press Alt Q. So it's working. So next time any changes I do, let's say is equal to 10. So then print A. So Control S, save this, and then Alt Q, because we created a shortcut as a Q, Alt Q. Therefore, once you run, so whatever the code we written, it automatically runs here. If you press the Enter key or any key, that window will close. Fine. So Alt Control S, Alt Q. So there is a syntax error. There is extra D here. So once you run this, there is error. It will show the error. So D has to be removed. That's one thing. So you can also run through the idle. So to run through the idle, so if your path is correct, then you can run through the python.exe. Even Python will do the job. Otherwise, you have to give the complete path. Where is the python.exe file? Next one is to run through the idle. Here is the code. So run Control V. So you can see that there is a command window here. Above that, the idle is running. So it's not saved earlier. So the first still it's showing error. Okay. So now what we can do is we can save it. Control S. Run. So it's working fine now. But each time it will open the two windows. One is the execution window. One is the exe, that is command window. So now we don't want that. So therefore this may be more ideal. So better to use this particular one. Command K python.exe. So here we already created idle, and to execute this, execute Alt E and idle to W, Alt W. So this one extra now. I don't want that. So I can go there, I can delete it, select and then delete. So now Alt E, so therefore Alt E to execute this. So via we want to the idle, Alt W. So it will open in this thing. But anyhow, so Alt E will do the job. So we can execute it and we can check it out. So for it will be easy to work with Notepad++. We can type the program over here and then easily we can execute the program. So that is Alt E. So immediately it will be executed. So for install your Notepad++ into your system as an editor, and easily you can manage all the Python programs. Fine. So if you have any doubts, please write it in the comment box. So let me know if you have any doubts. Thank you for watching.